Hey, yo, welcome back to the late night place to be at the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. We are the Archiverse TV. This is Tuesday night, so you know what that means. That means it is the Archiverse NWA night. It is our version of Just Chatting taken to a whole new level. It is that once a week, that streamer versus streamer showdown where all your favorite streamers gather together to do battle in a little bit of a break from the regular season, chasing gold, bragging rights, supremacy. We're going to have a great night tonight. And tonight we do have 7 matches, all 7 are championship matches, as we get a little closer to the Archiverse Bound for Glory, which, by the way, is this Sunday night. This Sunday night, we wrap up a month's worth of feuding, rivalries, storytelling. We are entering the biggest pay-per-view of the year so far. It is the first big pay-per-view for the Archiverse Bound for Glory, and it is going to be 3 rosters, 1 giant epic extravaganza, championship matches all night long, and of course, we're going to see our very first ever King versus King matchup. We all know that the self-proclaimed King of the Archiverse, King David Devious, been prancing around for months and months with a crown and robe proclaiming to be the King of the Archiverse. We have a brand new king by the name of Bobby Ventura, the Dominator, Bobby Ventura from Team MalRPG, who would like to contest his kingdom, would like to step up to the plate and dethrone the self-proclaimed king. He is the inaugural king. He just won the King of the Ring tournament, and he'll be facing King David Devious at the Archiverse Bound for Glory, and we will crown ourselves an undisputed King of the Archiverse. So it's going to be a good time. We've got a lot of great matches that are going to be had. Good God, it is going to blow up the scene. This Sunday night, it will be absolute fire, so do not miss it. But tonight we take a break from all of that. Tonight, we chill out a little bit. Tonight, we have some great conversations. Some great people will stop by. We will converse. We're actually starting off the evening with a guest host. We have, well, on here, he is Woozy 2020. But on Twitch, he is known as Woozy 1993. He is, of course, part of the Fam Jam. Has a character, Thomas the Beast Grimm, running rampant through the rankings as we speak. He is a very large man. If you haven't already seen him in action, he is quite the spectacle. As of late, he's been aligning himself with Big Razor from Boss Apollo, and of course, we got Jack Stone, the original giant, the OG giant, here at the Archiverse, the son of Andre. Jack Stone from Team Soul Embers. They've all been kind of aligning themselves with one another lately. I don't know what that's about yet. They're being very tight-lipped, but it's interesting and intriguing. Yo, King of Pro! How you doing, sir? Welcome on into the Archiverse NWA. Our weekly streamer versus streamer showdown. And, of course, our evening of chill conversation and great matches. So what's new and exciting in King of Pro? What is going on in King of Proville? And Woozy, I already invited you onto the show, so you can make yourself known now. Good Lord, sir. I mean, what do you want? You want me to sing you a song? Do you want a fucking lullaby? I mean, I'm pretty sure I said the guest host starting off the show, he's known as Woozy 2020 on Twitch. He's known as Woozy 1993. Hey, Woozy, how you doing? And you just sat there like a bump on a log, ignoring the army. That is not a great way to start off the show, sir. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? What is your explanation to the army of why you didn't feel it necessary or feel them worthy to acknowledge their presence? Yo, Exposed Gamer also joining the broadcast. It's already a party. Boss Apollo in the chat. My good God, this is going to be a great night. Now we just need Snorhawk to swoop on in and tell a bad joke, and we're good to go. Actually, no, we don't need that. We do not need that. You know what? Ban Archer. Ban Archer for suggesting that. Yo, Jaden, how's it going? Welcome on into the show, Glanola! What's going on, Glanola? The great Glanola in the chat. And why am I going backwards on shit here? Woozy, this is your fault. You should be paying attention to what I'm doing. Anyways, Glanola, what's going on? And he's nuttering me already. You just can't help yourself, can you? You just got to touch the no-no square. You got to touch it. You got to feel it and fondle it. You're like Christian. You've been hanging around Christian Cool too long. That's your problem. That is your problem. How dare you fondle my testes? We haven't even started the show yet, and you're already sexually harassing me, sir. Already sexually harassing me. I'm doing good, Jaden. Glad you could stop by. Welcome to the Archiverse NWA. Of course, our break from the regular season, streamer versus streamer showdown. We're going to have a great time. What's going on in Jadenville? Anything new? Got any exciting anecdotes? I mean, have you won the lottery? Bought a new vehicle? Moved into a new home? Had any children? Actually, don't answer all that. Just pick one or two. Also, Woozy's fault. If he was paying attention, him and Exposed Gamer both, they wouldn't be letting me ask you so many questions at once so you could actually answer one of them. But they are villains tonight, apparently. Is the great Glenola going to grace us with his presence? Go have some of your breathing medication there, sir, and then join the host with the most and the two guest hosts with the most. I did nothing. Hart did it. Oh, he's blaming Hart for shit already. Christian Cool would be happy to know that he's being blamed. His team is being blamed for things that they're not. Well, actually, Christian Hart, I believe, is in the building. Christian Cool, however, the team, Christian Cool, not around at the moment. Yo, Jaden, thank you for the follow. Good God, sir. How many times have you been to the Archiverse and you just followed now? I'm offended. I'm not offended at all. Fuck you. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Fam Jam. You're officially part of now. Good Lord. Jaden's been here I don't know how many times. Just follow it now. I had to earn it apparently. My charm, it doesn't work on Jaden. He's like, fuck you, give me more. He waited and waited until I finally offered him something that he liked. What that was, we'll never know, but he's following now. Archer, I'm letting you know I bought a WCW Championship Speedway. Yeah, I know that. I saw that. And it wasn't the WCW Championship Speedway. You bought the Archiverse Championship Challenge. I saw that. We didn't actually have that match, King of Pro, because you weren't there anymore. And we like to do those when you're still around. That way you can shoot. You actually, I don't even remember who you chose for the matchup, actually, to be fair. But you weren't there, so we decided that it wasn't appropriate to have that championship matchup until you were present. Is it really your first time? It must have been another Jaden around. I swear I've seen you in the chat before. That's funny. I know, right? In any case, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. This is basically the Archiverse version of just chatting, Jaden. Normally, we have 3 other shows during the week. We have 2 shows on Twitch and 1 show on YouTube. Actually, this specific show is bi-weekly, 1 week on Twitch, 1 week on YouTube. But we have the Archiverse Wrestle Wars and, of course, WCW Thursday Night Thunder. Those are on Twitch exclusively. And then we have the Archiverse Warzone live on YouTube every Friday night. And those shows are what we consider the regular season. We have 62 streamers, Jaden, that have wrestlers running rampant. They're winning championships, forming tag teams and alliance. Driving me crazy, actually, is what they're really up to, the bunch of villainous bastards. But it is a great time. We have a lot of villainy that happens around here, so get used to that. That gets a little hard to get used to if you're brand new sometimes. Just a little bit. Especially if Christian Cool's around, because he likes to attack every single team on the planet. Don't listen to Woozy. Woozy's looking to get banned from the broadcast. He has a drinking problem. You see, he can't be trusted. Yo, the great Glenola on the broadcast. It is a fucking party up in here tonight. I love it. You know, Woozy has a drinking problem, so don't listen to. I do nothing. Yo, J Negative Gaming's in the house. Speaking of villain. So listen to this story. J Negative Gaming, you probably all know who J Negative Gaming is. One of the coolest cats on Twitch. Humble, genuine, great content, awesome gamer. I mean, JRPGs. He plays a little bit of everything here and there, but he's JRPG for the most part. Also a huge Digimon fan, so if you really want to blow smoke up his ass sometime, you need a favor from him or something, just start talking about Digimon like you know what the hell you're talking about. Fake it until you make it. Be careful, though. He knows everything about it. So there's that. But J-Negative Gaming, one of the most sincere, humble people you'll ever meet on Twitch, actually became the very first. Listen, and for those of you that know this, this is a true story. I'm not even lying. I cannot make this shit up. So we all know that we have the ban a host redemption on the Archiverse, right? It's something fun for everybody to do on occasion. They want to get a little villainous. They ban me from a match. So the very first person to ever do that, J-Negative Gaming. And I'll be honest, I'm still to this day traumatized by that a little bit. I think I might need some therapy. Because it was totally, out of anybody on Twitch you would ever expect to do that, he is not the person that you would say, hey, yo, I'll bet you J-Neg banned your ass for it. Nobody would guess that, ever. And I was so blown away, I think I didn't even really know what to say at the time. I was lost. Like, I'm still lost. I'm still lost over the whole thing. I still can't believe it. When I tell the story, I still can't believe it is J-Negative Gaming I'm speaking of. So, but hey, J-Neg, so I messaged you on Discord. Clearly you must have saw that. You, sir, have a match tonight, and it is very fitting that you're in the match that you're in. Everybody wanted to see an Extreme Championship come into play. We have lots of TLC matches, table matches, Extreme matches. People wanted to see an Extreme Championship. So, the NWA now has an Extreme Championship title. It is vacant. Now, the man that holds the notoriety for having the most violent matchup in Archiverse history. Actually, there's two people. One of them's here on the broadcast. One of them is in the chat room, reminding me that I'm stupid, and that's why he's here, and he already knows that. Of course he knows that. Glenola, his wrestler, Alan Severn, the Wolfman, versus the Soulman, Jay Simmons, which is from Team J-Negative Gaming. Those two had the most violent, brutal match. I mean, they even ended up on the top of a tractor trailer, in which, by the way, Jay Simmons tossed the Wolfman off of the tractor trailer 4 different times because for some strange reason the Wolfman just kept getting up, climbing back up to the ladder on top of that tractor trailer, and Simmons is just standing up there. You can see him. He's like, is this guy fucking for real? He just keeps coming back up here right on. And just tosses his out, and I mean spear like a javelin, throws him off the tractor trailer down to the frickin' pavement. It was crazy. It was like an hour-long match. It was awesome. And of course, Jay Simmons, the Soul Man, ended up becoming the victor, KO'd the Wolfman. And, yeah, so to this day, that is the most brutal, violent matchup ever in Archiverse history. So tonight, there was not even hesitation that the Soul Man, Jay Simmons, would be involved in the inaugural match for the NWA X Division Championship, and we're going to see that in the first matchup tonight. We're going to get to that in just a moment. And as you can see, those are the power ranking. I'm not going to run down them because y'all have been looking at them now for 13 minutes. If you can't see that shit right in front of your face, I'm sorry. Sorry about your damn luck. But we have a show to get on. Yo, Teliana, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome to episode number 238, Teliana, the Archiverse NWA. Anyways, those are the power rankings for this week. For those that don't understand the power rankings is actually a compilation. Now, normally, it is a compilation of the superstars on any particular show and the activity that they've been in. Wins, losses, matchups, multi-man matchups, championship. They all mean something. You win, you earn attribute points, experience points, and a lot of other things that help build your character in a universe mode, which makes it way different than regular exhibition mode. But that said, what was the point I was getting at there, Glenola? Power rankings. No, it came back to me. It slammed me right in the face. So the power rankings for the Archiverse NWA, however, are a little bit different because all of the streamers are on one show. This is the streamer versus streamer showdown show. So all streamers are on this show. So therefore, the power rankings reflect every single show. Because 62 streamers, yes, we now have 62 streamers, and we're about to have 63 because Big Body Meta is going to be joining the Archiverse and becoming interactive and becoming part of the Fam Jam. He's got a superstar ready to rock and roll, so we're going to be working on that contract deal here shortly. To which, by the way, he owes Trigger Talk TV and J Negative Gaming and a few others for finding the Archiverse. So I thank everybody for that, by the way. It's good to know people still, after all this time, still talk about little old me. Appreciate you all, you're lovely peeps. So anyways, it takes all shows into consideration. That's why you'll see people on this show in the power rankings that aren't necessarily champions. For instance, in this case, Team Fantasy Cat's Victoria Valiant, she's profiled in a lot of matches and does very, very well. So it's not surprised to see her up in the #1 spot. But anyways, that's the top 10 for this week's Archiverse NWA. Now it is time to get the show on the go. Again, welcome to episode number 238. Welcome back to the late night place to be in, the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. It is go time. Let's get this bit started. Let's go. So, Glenola.
Yo.
One thing we didn't talk about last week, because you kind of left the broadcast before it kind of all went down, but the Wolfman, now a double champion, at least for now. A double champion he is.
Very nice.
The IWGP World Heavyweight Champion and the WCW World Heavyweight Champion because he beat Jack Stone.
Awesome.
Indeed. I believe, and the funny thing about that, if I'm not wrong, Soul Embers redeemed that match on a previous episode, and I set it up as the main event for that show.
Yeah, he did redeem that.
Yeah.
The two of us had never faced, and yeah.
All right, here we go.
I definitely knew ahead of time, though, that would be a hell of a match.
With notifications about the big matchups that are set for
that's what made the whole thing so funny.
By
the way, do I have any mods in the house? Can we please start dropping some shout-outs? So we've got, actually, I've got JNeg. Hold on, because J Negative Gaming has his own very special shout-out. He's one of few on my channel that do. No offense to anybody else, but the Soul Man Jay Simmons has been around the Archiverse almost since inception. He's a very dear friend here on Twitch, and he's a long-time supporter. He's had his shout-out for quite some time, and he's most certainly deserving.
Okay.
And there we go. And the Soul Man, again, for those that don't know, the Soul Man is... I like to rename people. I like to do that shit and fuck them up when I revisit their streams. And instead of using their name when I'm talking to them, I'll mind fuck them and I'll use the name I've given them. After a while, they figure it out, but for a while, it's a lot of fun. It really is. But the Soul Man is J Negative Gaming. I call him the Soul Man because, well, he likes karaoke and... man can bust a rhyme and it really entertain the masses, and he's got that charismatic side, and he's the Soul Man. It comes from his soul. It comes from his soul, and that's what we all love about J Negative Gaming, and therefore his nickname became the Soul Man. And then of course everything else is history. His character was the Soul Man Jay Simmons. So I like to take a first name and pair it with a famous wrestling last name. That's what I like to do. I know a lot of wrestling streams, they have, straight... I guess I can get the first segment of the show underway. We can talk all night long. This is the Archiverse NWA. I don't even know why I'm waiting. It's Woozy's fault. Woozy, smart. I will ban you from the broadcast. Start paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm serious.
No, it's
don't be lazy. Wait a minute. Are we blaming Cool again?
He's not here.
He's not here. That's a good point. He is not here. That is a very fair point. Okay, so we blame Cool till Cool gets here. Then, Woozy, then it's your turn.
Well, no, then we blame Bromer.
We blame Bromer. How rude. Bromer's still on vacation. So is Distinct Cone from Twitch anyways. She's on a wee bit of a Twitch break. She visits us on YouTube, though. How pleasant.
Okay, then.
And by the way, thanks for everybody that comes over to YouTube every Friday night. I appreciate each and every one of you because y'all don't have to do that. I know YouTube's not a normal platform they all hang out on. So the fact that I've had so many people every Friday night showing up for the Archiverse Warzone, hell to the yeah, you guys are amazing. Appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. And all you guys that have already subscribed, thank you for that as well. Honestly, like, I couldn't ask for a better start to the new venture on YouTube than what we've had. It's been amazing. To the point where I brought the NWA over as a bi-weekly show on YouTube, just to give you guys a little extra YouTube content. Tiliana, thank you. Well, we love you. By we, I mean me, myself, I, Cool, Glenola, and everybody else that's always on the broadcast. But myself, personally, you guys all know that I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, the Iceman, Christian Hart's got something to say. Hopefully it has nothing to do with balls. You got fired from what?
Looks like he's going to grace us.
You should get fired.
Once more. And here it comes.
Because you've not been doing your job tonight, sir. Exposed gamers just in the background laughing at Woozy. Shame on you, Exposed Gamer.
Can't help it.
I will say, switching that over to YouTube, for the bi-weekly, kind of sucks because I can't do any villainy over on YouTube.
Not really
I know, until I've reached their version of affiliate status, I don't have the same permissions as some of the other streamers, so I don't have that I know, I can't wait to have that too. I'm kind of...
What do you have to do to get there?
Well, I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Nothing much.
That's not true, because I'm at 1,000 and I don't have it.
You should.
1,000 subs.
That's for sure.
There's other
I think it's. I want to say it's
so many hours.
Watch hours.
Yeah.
And
so YouTube makes it a little more difficult to monetize, but apparently it's easier to get to partner from there than it is, say, in reverse of what Twitch does.
Where do you see how to become?
At least that's what I've been told. I don't know.
Showing the proper
now, that said, the people that told me, they have no reason to make that up, so there's that.
Hold on a second.
Hey, he's calling out B. Henry.
Switch over to my YouTube here.
The Iceman, Christian Hart, and Uptown B. Henry, very familiar with one another. No strangers.
Uh-oh. What
are these two?
Oh, there we go. Huh.
As a matter of fact, the Iceman and Uptown B. Henry have had a couple battles over the Archiverse World Heavyweight Championship, which is now known as the Archiverse World Pure Wrestling Championship. Joke Time, son of a bitch. Who redeemed Joke Time already? King of Pro did. I thought he was just being a smartass trying to remind me. I should ban you for making me read shit already, King of Pro. We're trying to have conversation. I should fucking ban you. Alright, hold on.
Yeah. Just because you can't read, Archer, doesn't mean that...
I'm very good at reading pictures. I'm very good at reading pictures.
Sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise.
How dare you? I can read. I know my ABLs. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but you read that weird Canadian stuff where they...
weird Canadian stuff. How dare you? That is ghastly. Weird Canadian stuff. Now I'm being bullied on my own show. I'm being discriminated against. How dare you? Okay, Joke Time, King of Pro. How are false teeth like stars?
Might want to check that ego at the door.
Tiliana knows her A3Zs. Nice. King of Pro says, how? Because they both come out at night. They both come out at night, King of Pro. That was a beautiful joke. You shut your mouth, sir.
Okay.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Okay, here. It looks like 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 valid public watch hours.
4,000 watch hours? See, nothing much. Nothing much.
Yeah,
See,
so each sub has to watch 4 hours.
You know, it used to be a lot easier. Back when I was on eFed Wrestling for... Yo, Cooten, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to episode number 238.
Bad doesn't even begin to describe the...
I wonder if King of Pro is going to start, like, gloating and acting weird like a full moon's out when we have episode number 259. Another joke time? Somebody ban King of Pro, please. Two joke times in less than 5. That is ghastly.
A fan favorite.
Where's Bromer? Bromer, get off vacation. We need you to ban somebody. All right, fine. Oh no, I get you. What's that? Gordola says free King of Pro.
Coming off a little cocky right there. Could be dangerous.
All right, King of Pro, what is a computer's favorite snack? What is a computer's favorite snack?
Bits and bytes.
That's a good guess, but no.
Well, cookie bites.
Okay.
That also is a good answer, but no.
Finish anything around this place.
Good answers. I mean, those are very good answers, to be fair. Wait a minute, what's, who'd you time out? Ooh, a break time notice. I don't need a break yet, though, so I'll take that later.
Tied up nicely.
Not even the first match of the show yet, and I've already got a break time notice. That is fantastic.
Okay. Tiliana's being nice to Archie.
I got a question.
King.
Why the hell are these two still talking? Would you please drop the microphones and fight? For God's sakes. Streamer versus streamer showdown, not cup of tea and crumpets.
I'm confused.
No.
I'm glad I'm not
No.
What just happened?
The battle of the verbiage went the distance? What a ghastly way to start the show. Two of the best wrestlers in the entire Archiverse just went out and had a chit-chat. A fucking chit-chat. Do you believe that shit? Two
the low blow. Does it,
I'd rather watch a nutter. I would rather... you know how I feel about that. Yo, ball out mixtape fixer. Fire. Whatever your fucking name is. Hello. Welcome to episode number 238. Welcome on into the Archiverse NWA, my friend.
Oh,
you picked a good night to show up, actually. If you haven't been here before, this is our version of just chatting, so you can get to know the Army and what the Archiverse is all about just a little bit easier than you can during our regular season shows. But welcome to episode 238. You can't wait to get WWE 2K22. I respect that. I refuse to buy WWE 2K22 upon release. I will not do it. Hell to the no. Fuck that. No thank you. I do not trust 2K anymore. They've been fucking up sports games since 2009. Look what they did to 2K20. I expect a lot of the same bullshit to happen with 2K22. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until they fix their kinks. I'm going to let everybody else be the guinea pigs. I'll buy it later, because even when I do buy it, it's going to be a while before I use it, because I have to rebuild arenas, 62 or however many streamers I have for characters at the time. It's going to be a very slow process. So 2K20 is our home until 2K22 is at some point ready. But first of all, the price tag is going to be far too high when it first comes out. There's that. And two, for all you guys that are crazy enough to trust 2K Sports, You got bigger balls than I do because I'm not doing it anymore. All right, first match of the night here on the Archivers NWA. We've got Boss Apollo's Big Razor taking on Exposed Gamers' Dustin Graves, the Viking. And, of course, the man very fitting and deserving to be in this inaugural championship matchup. And I say inaugural because, as you can see, you guys asked for it. I produced it. It is the very first matchup for the NWA X Division Championship, which means it covers a broad variety of matchups. It's not just hardcore. It is X Division, which means we can have so many different match types involving this championship. But the Soul Man Jay Simmons actually, if you want a little piece of history, was the very last person to hold the old Impact Hardcore Championship, and he held that title for quite some time. We actually eventually disbanded that title and went with a new championship. But he was the very last person to hold it. He was involved in the most hardcore, brutal, vicious matchup in Archerverse history, so he is most definitely in this matchup. Triple threat match, Extreme Rules, the NWA X Division Championship on the line. And here we go. It is go time.
And I will be right back, Archer.
You will be right back.
You might want to check the chat.
God damn it, Glenola, what do you do? Actually, I don't see anything. Therefore, I don't have to notice it. I don't have to bear witness to anything that I can't bear witness to. Ha ha ha! Ha! And according to my dashboard, and I do not care that it's probably still trying to catch up for now. I do not have to pay attention. 5 minutes of show silence, Archie, but Tiliana, we did not ask for a recap of the chat, goddammit. Somebody ban Tiliana, please. You can't ban Tiliana. Alright, so when the match starts, apparently I'm silenced for 5 minutes, so you'll be left, much to my dismay, with Woozy. And, of course, Exposed Gamer is also on the broadcast, so they'll be chit-chatting back and forth and able to entertain the masses. What's that? Oh, did he leave the party? Well, he'll probably be back at some point. So I guess you are flying solo till Galali gets back. And the matchup is ready to go, so here we go, ladies and gents. The inaugural NWA X Division Championship matchup. Let's go. It is go time. And, unfortunately, I am silenced for at least 5 minutes, so, with any luck, it'll take about 5 minutes for these guys to make it to the ring.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match and is for the Non-Stop Wrestling Alliance Extreme Championship. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds, Dustin the Viking Graves.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship.
Which means tonight we finally crowned one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
And he always seems to have a great deal of respect for the sports entertainment industry, both past and present.
That truly is an important component to success, Michael. If you can gain an understanding of what those who came before you did to be successful, then you're sure to be successful yourself.
And his opponents, first, from Cheyenne, Wyoming, weighing in at 340 pounds, Big Razor.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't at least mention the high level of respect with which he competes.
And it really is so refreshing, Michael. I wish more superstars had the same level of respect that he clearly has.
Representing Power and Glory from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jay Soulman Simmons.
Here we go, guys. We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books, and that's really saying something.
The one thing about him, guys, is that he always shows respect for his opposition.
And I assure you that is not an easy thing to do, especially when your opponent is trying to knock your head off your shoulders.
Tag team championships on the line. May the best team win. Here we go, guys. Extreme Rules action coming up.
Cutter never...
Oh, it could be nap time. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. Just striking at will.
Oh, nasty impact.
Just caught flush.
Boom. Nice amateur takedown. Great agility there. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
How's it going?
And how convenient that about wraps up the 5 minutes of show silence. How convenient is that? Is it a coincidence that Glenola shows up at the exact same time I'm able to come back to the broadcast? That is very, very suspicious.
Of what he can do.
Very, and by the way,
chat waiting.
and by the way, how dare you, sir, be my own guest host, being the first to commit villainy on the show?
Too early in the match to end it.
Shame on you. Ghastly. Ghastly.
Nice amateur takedown.
No, you gotta admit, I was nice enough to do it for the intros.
He's got him covered.
So you didn't miss the match.
I did not.
Not yet.
I did not. And by the way, Quasar, welcome on in, my friend. Thanks for popping by. Episode number 238.
Oh, able to counter.
And for anybody that didn't know what the Roman numerals CCXXXVIII was,
without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous.
I like to use the Roman numerals.
Put them in an environment like this,
and I have since inception, so why change now?
You just like having XXX.
I just like having XXX. That is fair point. Well played, sir. Well played. Oh! Right in the throat with a baseball bat. That was savage. Yo! Look at that! Look at that! With a baseball in the throat, does the soul man Jay Simmons. You know what? You know what? This is a celebratory. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. No, just shut up for a minute. Wait. It's a celebratory moment. And whoever did that, let's ban them, by the way. Anyways, it's a celebratory moment because the Soul Man Jay Simmons was the last person to hold the Impact Hardcore Championship, and now he is the very first person to hold the NWA X Division Championship. And he did it in most violent fashion with a baseball bat to the throat of Big Razor. Is that not awesomeness personified? And congratulations to Team J Negative Gaming, by the way.
Definitely. Way to go, Soul.
That was awesome. Alright, so I have another 5 minutes of Quasar! How dare you join the villains? You're supposed to be on my side. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean we had contract negotiations. We got Bradford Bravo. We got Bradford Bravo signed to an exclusive and very lucrative contract. Won a championship. Not my fault he lost it. Not my fault. You blame King of Pro for that shit. You blame King because he signed a new superstar that was running rampant and wanted a shot at Bravo. I mean, at the very least, blame Woozy. But you silence me, sir? How dare you? Of all people in this chat room, Quasar? Somebody ban Woozy for blowing smoke up my ass, please. My colon is now burning from all the smoke. I mean, if I'm not even shitting, if I fart right now, I am gonna burn shit down. Honestly.
There's a problem. Archer ain't shitting, so he's full of it.
Free the chat. How dare Quasar? How dare he? You know what's not fair is that I can't see my own emote on there, but I can see Quasar's. That is I hate Twitch sometimes. I really fucking do. Anyways, next match of the night is the second match on the card. It is for the United States Championship that Quasar's team lost. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Anyways, it is King of Pros, newest superstar on the roster, the undefeated Kevin Sammartino, taking on the Dominator Bobby Ventura, the new king in the Archerverse that'll be taking on the self-proclaimed king, David Devious, at the Archerverse Bound for Glory this weekend, this Sunday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get it going. It is for the NWA United States Heavyweight Championship, and unfortunately, again, because everybody's funny tonight and everybody's got to be a villain, I am silenced again for another 5 minutes.
Make it 10.
Woozy! Woozy! How do you kick people out of the PlayStation chat? How the fuck do I kick people out? That shit ain't funny. I'll figure it out. You know what? Well, you know what? I got 10 minutes to figure out how to kick your ass out of here. Ha! Fucker. Fine. Next matchup of the night. Hope everybody enjoys the match. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Fuckers. 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 And just for that, I'm starting my time now. I'm not even waiting for the match to start. Fuckers! Fucking rude. Blasphemous. Ghastly.
Hey, let him keep going. I noticed. I do hope everybody in chat's having a great day.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Non-Stop Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Championship.
I'm personally firing frogs here.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Hey, here we go. The match is going to be starting here.
Well, Byron, this is it. This is the match we've been waiting for.
He's worked so hard to get to this point, Michael, and for his sake, I hope he's ready, because I assure you, these opportunities don't come around very often.
I really haven't been watching wrestling, you know, outside of Archerverse. I kind of got disillusioned with it. You know, there's a reason I like to say that the Archerverse is the best promotion out there. Though, I will say, there is one professional wrestler I do like watching matches on.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident,
Greek
Corey.
god,
and with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose.
Indie artist out of New York.
That is the champion's advantage.
Last I saw, he was he was a belt holder in like 3 promotions.
Let's not underestimate just how much pressure is on the champ here tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Cole. There are some whispers out there that claim he's a weak champion. But a win here tonight would certainly silence those whispers.
Really good wrestler. And then every so often I'll watch him on YouTube.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown. Weighing in at 236 pounds, Bobby, the Dominator, Ventura. And introducing the champion from New York,
good. How you doing?
Weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Kevin, the Savior, Sammartino.
Oh, no, I've been here for that.
Undoubtedly the top title in this company.
Oh, okay, sorry. I missed that.
You'll have to forgive me for the lack of information on this title, but I have heard that it's highly coveted.
Well, my sources sent me a VHS tape of this title's greatest matches, and there were some all-time classics.
Really? Hey, can I borrow that tape, Corey?
Absolutely not, Saxon. I'd be doing a disservice to my sources.
Ooh. Knee right to the gut. Up on their shoulders. Carefully measured. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Time backbreaker. Oh, incredible combo. Knee lift. Oh, a wicked clothesline. Big forearm smash. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise. Snap suplex. Very effective. Ooh, what impact.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Ooh, right to the throat. The challenger's looking shaken. Taking on some offense. Cover by the champ. And an easy kick out. Too soon. Uh-oh. Ah, knee left. Locks in the gut wrench. Oh, stomping away.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise. Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Oh. Cover for the championship. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Arch, you know how far behind I am on these matches, so...
He's looking a little stunned right now. Yeah, definitely off of his game. Oh. Kick right to the midsection. Clear that cannonball! For the win to retain the championship! And again, he refuses to stay down.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Oh, wrist lock up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Going to the incoming.
From up top, diving senton. Wasn't expecting that.
Backdrop suplex. Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope. Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you.
Thrown down unceremoniously.
Uh-oh.
What a splash. The champion into the cover. And there's the kick out.
It's way too early. What a counter.
Oh, good night.
Sorry.
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Time to go home. Boom, big tap. Loaded up and ready to strike.
Why are you sound like you're crying, Byron? Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, it... Boom!
The champ has this one in hand now.
And shoulders are down. And at some point, he's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put him away. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Look at the high frog splash. His offense is on point right now.
Things are really going his way now. Setting up again.
Good night. What a stunner.
Now that is why they're the champ. Didn't finish things off the first time around, but
Retains the title. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, and still, Kevin, the Savior, Sammartino.
Well, I think that pretty much covers the 10 minutes of a villainous, blasphemous, ghastly, disgusting, horrific, terrible, awful, gross silences. And I apologize to the masses for the boring co-hosts. This is the Archiverse NWA. We don't call matches on Tuesday nights. We talk to the masses. We enjoy conversation. We watch the matches. You guys, I see what you're up to. I see what you're up to now. This is insubordination at its finest. Christian Cool's not even here to take part in this, but I guarantee you, if he was here, he'd be fully taking part in this gross act of misconduct. You guys are attempting to sabotage from within. I get what you're. I know what you're up to. You guys have been hanging. I know what you motherfuckers have been up to tonight. Now I know what you've been. I know what you've been doing. Glenola trying to pretend he been streaming. He ain't been fucking streaming. The stream was a front, like a drug dealer with a car dealership. It ain't funny. He has been hanging around KJ2294. And they are attempting to sabotage. I'm surprised I still have viewers. I'm surprised. They're all. Are you guys sleeping? Are you okay? Do you need a 5-hour energy? I apologize for the boring guest hosts, the ghastly, non-attentive guest hosts that are attempting to sabotage from within. And Tiliana right there laughing her ass off because she's right involved in the villainy tonight. She's right involved in the villainy, she is. Ghastly. Why do I keep missing everything? Because, sir, you keep going to the bathroom at the wrong time. You see, Jaden? I mean, you can ask Glenola Cool when he shows up if you want. But there's a time and place to fondle the nutsack. Now, if you ask Cool, that's in the middle of a matchup. He likes to nail those motherfuckers and win a match. He cheats. That's fun to say because he ain't here to defend himself. He cheats. Christian Hart's a cheater too, just like Johnny Braddock. Just like Team the Turret Man. They're cheaters. So Jaden, more than 3 shakes, and you're not just draining the dragon, my friend. That's a whole new game. That is a whole new game. And that is why you're missing things. You see? You see how that works? You got to calm your lustful behavior. All right, Stephanie Cannon, one of the newest women to sign an Archerverse contract, is here. She's got something to say. Let's give her 15 minutes of fame. Actually, I hope it's not 15 minutes. I take that back. Do not talk all night long. Or, better yet, do not call somebody out for a battle of the... Yeah.
Well, okay.
The fans are on fire. I'm surprised because the guest hosts... I'm surprised the entire stadium isn't in a coma. I can't see crap. My screen is black. Jaden, you press the power button, sir.
Who doesn't lack confidence.
It activates the screen. Actually, it activates the whole device. There's that. But if it's not on, you can't watch it. That's just how it works. I'm sorry.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
Showing the proper respect.
I mean, so far she's doing a lot of talking here in the ring, but thus far not calling anybody out to join in, you know, all the nonsensical discussion that's going on. Because I actually don't know what's going on. I've been too busy talking to Jaden. I've missed half the promo already. I have no idea what she's talking about. Exposed Gamer, is he here?
Well, okay.
He's still MIA. Glenola, what's going on with this segment?
So, huh?
Now I can see. Well, yeah, it's because you got to turn it on to. Jaden,
I'm not.
If you can't learn to turn on devices, I mean, there's an age requirement to this channel, isn't there? Do I have an age requirement to this channel still? I have a disclaimer, don't I?
Definitely a fan favorite.
In case somebody says fuck, because you can't say fuck.
That does it.
Unless it's 18 and over. I can't even remember. I think I do. I'm almost positive I do. Well, like the first time you come into the chat, did you have to click a thing because it said something? Yeah.
Now we know what we have in store.
I should hope so.
Me want to climb in the ring with
Otherwise, we're mind-fucking a whole lot of people. Anyways,
epic night.
I'm 15 and my dad is 45. I'm really trying hard right now to figure out how that correlates to anything we're discussing, but... Okay. Okay, you just gave away your dad's age. He's probably going to kill you now. If he ever watches the Archerverse and happens to rewind the tape just a little bit, I mean, he's going to want to whoop your ass for... You're out here trying to call him old and shit. And I take offense to that, by the way. I take offense to that, by the way. Cooten, I'm 14 and didn't have to. Oh, that is ghastly. I apologize, Cooten. Your mind's all fucked up now. It is Glenola's fault. It is Glenola's fault. 14 and no display. We fucked up Cooten. We fucked him up. Jaden says, oh, I'm dead. You're dead too? So's Zombie Master. He's been dead since 1905. Nobody ever believes that fucking story. The guy is actually dead. He's a zombie. And speaking of zombie, Zombie Master, one of our good friends and supporters of the Archiverse, his team, along with Team Timbo Slice Gaming, it is ZM the French Paradox and the Predator, Timothy Vader, taking on Demolition from Team The Turret Man and Team Complete Geek TV. It is the Terror, Johnny Braddock, and Cyborg, Adam Colossus. They are Demolition, and they're putting up the IWGP World Tag Team Championships against two of the baddest men on the roster. This is going to be a slobber knocker. I mean, if you're awake still, they even have a slobber knocker because Glenola and Woozy, up to their insubordinate saboteur ways. Weird Canadian letters? Weird Canadian letters? My letters are the same as most of the civilized world. It's not my fault the United States of America has their own goddamn language. That's your own fault. That's why you spell color, color. Y'all don't even know how to talk. Z is a name, not a letter. Okay, well, I'll let you research the alphabet and where the letter Z comes from and why it exists. Tell you what it's all about. I'd rather tell you what it's all about. It's more fun. It is more fun. Glenola Bar. And I like how you guys played on that too, by the way, because Soul Embers, of course. Where is Soul Embers? I have not heard a Weed Eater or a Lawnmower. No, meep zoom at all. Well, as of yet, anyways. It has not happened. He is not here. That is crazy. I wonder what he must be working. He must be working, and if he's working, he's probably listening to this right now, thinking, you son of a bitch. But Soul Embers was the one that used to call Glenola granola. I don't know if he wants to eat Glenola or what that's all about, really. It's a little disconcerting, actually. It really is. All right, we're going to get this matchup started. Extreme Rules Tag Team matchup. This is going to be a brawl. Let's go. But yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Do you think he wants to eat poor Glenola? I mean, Glenola, are you worried that in the presence of Soul Embers, you could be like a tasty snack? A lunchtime treat, if you will? Caridi actually was the first to call you Glenola Bar. Really? Really? Does Carlidi want to eat you too? I mean, she is vicious. Carlidi is vicious. They are vicious. It is true. You heard a rumor. How dare you read the Inquirer, sir? I mean, there's much better things to fill the mind's voids with than the National Enquirer. I'm not worried. Hold on one sec. I'm not worried. Maybe it would help you lose weight. Glenola's now looking for a Weight Watchers program. He's right on board with the Glenola bars. And by the way, what's everybody think of the brand new? Because they have not debuted on Thunder yet. As you can see, the champions coming out with the brand new WCW World Tag Team Championship belts. I revamped them just a little smidgen. Timbo Slice and ZM, Zombie Master. Of course, very deserving of having their championship belts revamped. Again, longtime supporters. Their characters are phenomenal and beastly, not to mention. I mean, the Disciples of the Apocalypse are one badass tag team. So is Demolition. This is going to be interesting. This is actually a champion versus champion matchup. Thank you, Cruton. I haven't actually shown ZM. I haven't shown Zombie or Timbo yet. I assume they will approve, though. I actually took an old design and revamped it a little bit. Made it a WCW championship, not to mention. All of the wrestlers you see, Jaden, were ideas given to me by their owners. When we make wrestlers here, we stay in close contact with the people. We call them teams, obviously streamers, right? We have 62 streamers with wrestlers, and we refer to them as teams, especially when we're on a regular season show, which is the Archiverse Wrestle Wars, WCW Thursday Night Thunder, or the Archiverse Warzone on Fridays. We refer to the streamers as teams, and those teams, of course, have wrestlers signed to contracts. And we always talk very closely to figure out what they want for their characters. What they want their characters to look like. Whether they want them to be proxies of themselves or something completely different, that's up to them. But they're very, very carefully crafted. It takes me close to 3 hours per character when I create a wrestler for someone, because I make sure that I mean, if I don't like it, I don't expect them to. You hate school? Don't hate school. Hate adulthood and hate working. School is a lot more fun. Believe me. Take that advice and run with it. There's always going to be subjects you don't like, but there's always a lot of very cool subjects. And then, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of math. Unfortunately, I actually did fairly well in it. Trigonometry and other such courses specifically did very, very well. But that, just because I did well doesn't mean I enjoyed it, though. Actually, to be fair, I enjoyed trigonometry because there was a lot of, like, we got to go outside and conduct a lot of experiments, and so that was fun. I didn't mind trig class at all. Calculus, by the way, sucks balls. I dropped. Yeah, this is going to sound funny, but I actually dropped out of that course with an 89. But the problem with that was, and the 89 sounds great. You're thinking calculus. You had an 89 in calculus. You dropped out. But at the time, man, I was in there. I had the lowest mark in the class, and the next mark above me was like a 94. So I just felt like the idiot in the class the whole time. So I actually dropped out and took law instead. But it was bullshit anyways. I did not enjoy one last second of calculus. I did not. I'm not saying nobody should take it. For some people, that's a very useful subject in course. For me, it was a big, giant, heaping pile of monkey shit of a course. I fucking hated every last second of it. I mean, there were some interesting aspects to it. I'm not going to lie. There were some things that I actually thought were like, oh, that's cool. But not cool enough to want to continue, and no.
Byron, in regards to the champion,
holy shit, running super kick right off the hop.
To the title. But is that always a viable option? For the win to retain the championship. And he makes the save for his team.
Look at Colossus. Colossus trying to run out of the building already. As if he thought he was going to get a pinfall there.
Prepare your face for that.
Holy shit.
Reversal. What a counter. Woo-wee. A back suplex.
You hate what, math?
Knee lift.
At the end of the day, though, math is actually very important. I mean,
the champ getting put to the test here.
Mathematics are used in pretty much every aspect of life, really. Oh, you have no school tomorrow?
Oh, man, right
on a Wednesday.
Nicely done, snap suplex, so quick.
Look at ZM and the Predator here standing tall over Demolition so far.
Belly to belly. Vicious. Back in the ring again. He's in control.
I'll be honest, I really didn't like school either until I went for my electronics degree.
You know what? You tend to enjoy school more as you get older. I mean, some to be fair, there's some kids that just like school, period. But high school, specifically, that can be the best 4 years of your life. If you... No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I had a couple subjects I enjoyed. History was one of the biggest.
What's he going to do with it?
Yeah, history's fun.
I'm a history fanatic.
Yeah, me too. I love history. Even more as you get older and learn more about actual history and realize that your fucking school lied to you for about 7 or 8 years.
The champ looking out of sorts.
If not all 12.
But it was funny because, you know, for me, I had a teacher in 7th grade and 8th grade. But
did you hear that thud?
That took a kid that enjoyed, you know, war history and mythology and showed me how that influences everything.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
I don't think his opponent was expecting
Jaden
that.
says, also, why do we look like gorillas, but we are humans?
That was all sorts of nasty.
So Jaden just called everybody in the chat a bunch of gorillas, just for the record. I'll let you do what you will with that. Jaden, this is a very... You know what? Seeing how you're new, I'm just going to inform you. There's a bunch of rabid wolves and trolls in the Archerverse. They banned me for my own shit. They silence me. They discriminate against me, by the way. They do. If you don't think they'll eat your ass up.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Kellyana says my faves were history and art. I think a lot of people actually like history. I think more people actually like history than that don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those subjects. There's always something cool to learn. There's always points of any course that are boring and dragged out. But for the most part, history was a cool subject. And I enjoyed every class I took.
I will say, Archer, you know, Jaden isn't in too much trouble. They're not a troll.
Not a good place.
He called everybody gorillas. Called you a bunch of monkeys.
But he's still not, or they're still not a troll. You know how much we love trolls in this chat?
That'll scramble your insides.
Trolls are beautiful.
Oh, he's really
oh shit! Man, Johnny Braddock nailing
is not in a great place.
ZM with a sledgehammer over there. See? Well, I can't say they're cheating this time because it's an Extreme Rules matchup, but did you see the Predator or ZM bring out a sledgehammer?
That's unique.
No.
Looking stunned here, guys.
Just saying. Ooh! Whoa! Huge clothesline by ZM. Colossus going for a ride. Yo!
Last ride. That's gotta be it. There's two.
Ooh, Colossus kicked out.
Unbelievable.
Hey, we're the monkeys. And people always say we're monkeying around.
I had to throw that in there.
The monkeys were awesome.
Taking the match to the outside. The challenger not looking good right now.
Unfortunately, there's, I think, one left now.
Yeah, I think there is only one of them left, yeah.
Because Nesbitt just passed away 3 weeks ago, something like that.
What if you're a spider and you keep falling down? What? Am I reading that right? Can somebody else, did y'all see what I see or no?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll reread it just in case I'm reading something wrong here. What if you're a spider and you keep falling down? Do you guys read that very same thing? Okay. Okay.
Well, then you just get back up.
I'm so confused right now. Whoa! Demolition! Retain the titles! Yo!
And here's a look back at some of the action from the
two of the baddest tag teams in the Archiverse right there went to war. Both champions. And both walking away champions. Because unfortunately for the Disciples of the Apocalypse, their campaign to become double tag team champions tonight fell through. So the winners of the match from Team Timbo Slice Gaming and Team Zombie Master. Those are the losers, by the way. I just had to get that out of there. But the winners of the match from Team The Turret Man and Team Complete Geek TV. They are the Terror Johnny Braddock and Cyborg. Adam Colossus. They are Demolition. And they are still your reigning and defending undisputed IWGP World Tag Team Champions.
As we saw here tonight, teams will do just about anything when the tag titles are on the line.
Thomas Grimm does. Who's Thomas Grimm want to fight? Whatever the chat decides. Nice. All right, let's see what's next on the docket. D-O-C-K-E-T. Cruton says, Jaden, what are you saying? Right? And Jaden, what the fuck are you even laughing at? None of us know what you're saying. How can you... Somebody ban Jaden.
I think it's a reference to the Monkeys, because the cadence on that would be about the same as the Monkeys theme song.
I think I keep talking about Animal Kingdom. I mean, okay.
If you really want some fun, though, you know, climb to the top of the slide. When you get, go to the top of the slide and take a ride. And when you get to the bottom, do it all again.
What? I do it. None of us see it. I'm a dick. Nice. I mean.
Get to the bottom.
Alrighty then. I mean, he just pops it right there. I'm a dick.
Ooh, this looks like a good match.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the next matchup of the night is for the NWA World Tag Team Championship, and we have one of the newest tag teams on the scene, and they are an undefeated tag team. It is from Team Curlidi, Lady Lobster. Adrian Adorable, the Mouth of the South, teaming up with the vivacious Ivy Montana from Team Ivy Molina. And they're taking on the reigning, defending, undisputed Grand Slam Tag Team Champions because they're the only team in Archiverse history to win all 4 Tag Team Championships. They are the NWA World Tag Team Champions. From Team Pictulator and Team Ziggy Flex, they are the Beastmaster, Rex Byron, and the Snake, Andrew Orton. They are the Nasty Boys, taking on Brizongo. Did you just say, suck my dick? I don't think anybody said that.
No, I didn't hear that.
Jaden's trying to tell us something here, I think. He is trying to tell us something. We are all here for you, Jaden. What is it you would like to tell us, Jaden? Don't be shy. If you think that granola is sexy, just out with it. Alright, here we go. NWA World Tag Team Championship on the line. Go time it is. Cluton says, I'm very confused. Cluton, if you were not confused, I'd be confused. And I'm already confused, just like you're confused, so that's saying something. Jaden says, I swear you said that. I don't think you thought I said that. I think you just want to hear me say that. You want to hear the serenading and soothing voice of the host with the most from the most must-see show on Twitch TV. I understand. I fully understand your woes.
gonna have to get off here and lay down. So.
All right, Glalola. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Have a great night. Lurk away, my friend. We will talk to you later.
Have a great one. Everybody in chat, have an awesome night.
Don't go too far, though, because Alan Severn is in the house tonight, don't forget. The villainy. There's been lots of it so far tonight. And Glanola isn't leaving any villainy behind, you notice? Of course, he did that, at the beginning of the broadcast, Glanola. He did? I don't see that. Oh, I see it. Glanola! I was just complimenting how you did not leave any villainy behind. And you do that. Treacherous and traitorous is the not, and I say not, capital N, capital O, capital T, 50 billion exclamation points afterwards, not finer than frog's hair, Mr. Insubordinate, Mr. Saboteur. You were committing villainy right along with him, sir. What are you even boasting about? What are you... I'm sitting here listening to you. I agree with you, Archer. You're right, Archer. Archer, you're the best. Woo! All the meantime, I hear, I was pulling shit off with Gorilla. That's what I hear. That is what I hear. My own guest hosts, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Not only have they been villainous and treacherous, they've been downright discriminative. Been bullying the host with the most about his Canadian descent. How dare they? How dare they?
The tag team champions have discussed everything it will take to keep their titles here.
I refuse to listen to your discrimination.
The plan is here now.
I refuse. Jaden says, okay, I'm just going to talk normal. Good God.
Interesting to see who will gain the early advantage for their team in this match for the tag titles.
Momentum is always
reverse atomic drop. That's almost as bad as watching the Nutter, but not quite. I don't like that either, though. The Nuts don't need to be fondled. Why do they? They're a bunch of grown men wearing. I mean, why? Why? Is it necessary? You don't eat. Listen. For those of you that have ball sacks, and I know there's females in the audience.
Good guys gets the tag.
For those of you that have ball sacks, you know you do not have to punch balls. You do not have to kick balls. Hell, you don't even have to flick balls. You can simply graze those nuts accidentally, even yourself, while you're trying to sit down and those big bastards get in the way. Because let's face it, they are not fun to have. They just hang around and bother your legs all day long. And I think we might be losing the broadcast. I'm not sure yet. That or the game just froze up. All right, so hold on. I'm going to restart the broadcast. Give me a second.